Welcome to the Frog and Bucket. Please put your hands together for your compere this evening, Mr. Danny McLaughlin.
Hello. How is everyone? You alright? Who's been here before? Who's never been? Oh, exciting! It's going to be that good. Probably. Well, it might not. What were you looking at then? Were you looking at my dick? Like your eyes were like in a weird... Are you alright? What's your name, man? François, en français. Oh, bon. I got a bay en JCSA, un petit français. I can speak petit, très petit français. Where are you from? Whereabouts? Brussels. So you're not even French. J'habite à Belgium. That I don't. Bruxelles. Dans Belgique. Why are you here? Do you not get the memo in 2016? I'm joking, we hated that shit, mate. I bet you're glad to see the back of us. We. Do you speak Flemish as well? A bit un petit, I think that's. Would you speak Dutch? Oh, I know you're Belgian, yeah, but just like you speak loads of languages, innit? Because everyone in Europe's well cleverer than us. We just shout louder in English. You actually go and learn and integrate yourselves with other cultures and that, and we just go, where's the fucking dairy milks? Because we're shit. Why are you here? What brings you over? Work. Travail. Smashing this, me. Comment dit-on smashing it en français? Pardon? Ça déchire. Déchire. Ça déchire. Fucking. You're actually French? Sweet. Whereabouts? Paris. I've heard of it. I've been. I like your tower. It's very similar to the one we've got in the Nord-Ouest de l'Angleterre on Blackpool. Have you been? Have you been to Blackpool Tower? No, you should go, man, just to check it out. It's very much the Pro Evo of towers. Sweet. What's your name? Astrid. Right. A-S, like Astrid. I know you call it Astrid because you got a cool accent. But I'm from Chester. C'est dans le Nord-Ouest de l'Angleterre. I'm good at that one. I'm quite good at that. Are you together? Yeah? Where did you meet? Luxembourg. Halfway. In Bruxelles. What were you doing in Bruxelles? Learning Chinese. Mate, being English is so shit. People from Paris go to Brussels to learn Chinese, and people from Liverpool go to Loughborough to do PE. It's fucking shit. This country's so shit. Can I come back with you? I can't because we haven't got freedom of movement now. So. What's your name, man? Why have you got half a wolf on your arm? Oh, the other arm, and you go, oh, like a cartoon character. It's like Power of the Wolf. Let me look. La Lupin? Is that right? Lou, just Lou. Oh, mate, I'm learning. I love learning, me. What do you do, Lee?
I own a fruit and veg company in Australia.
You own a fruit and veg company in Australia? Does it not go off? That's difficult. You don't. All right. Hi. You okay? Well, look at. It's like they've gone. Where are you from? Talk. And then if you've got a slight accent, they've gone. Get to the front right now. We've got a French person, a Belgian person, and an Australian. Where are you from?
I'm from Oldham.
Yeah, Oldham. Fucking shit. You've ruined it. Doesn't matter how many half wolves you've got. How long you been over there?
10 years.
Fuck. You got like, you've been to the little thing and sung the anthem and all that. Are you actually Australian now?
Not yet.
Ah, you're going to do that though? Yeah, why wouldn't you? Whereabouts in Australia? Perth. C'est dans le nord-east. Nord-west? Oh, that way?
Southwest.
Sud-west. Why don't you say that then? We speak French here now, you dickhead. It's beat le frog. That wasn't even meant to sound like that, and people sniggering, you weirdos. What did you go over for?
To get away from it.
Yeah, obviously, but like,
Literally just travel.
just travel and stay, and you fucking got your little claws in, yeah. Took another good one off us. Another grocer. We're struggling for grocers over here. What's your company called?
Citrus WA.
Citrus WA? Sounds like a shit gang. Yeah, you in the Citrus WA. What are you selling? Just limes, lemons,
Started like that.
orange, ananas. Come on, what other fruit?
Oh, mate.
I want to know all your fruits. Sharon fruit.
Passion fruit, dragon fruit, orange, grapefruit, lemons, limes, kiwis. There's all of them.
No, I want to hear it all.
I've got 500, I can't.
500 fruits. Go. But you have to do it like we didn't start the fire. So you have to do it in a kumquats, oranges, lemon.
I'll give that to you.
Yeah, just give us a list, innit? Hook us up a list. Do you do boxes for over here?
No, we did it for the pandemic.
What, you all right, sweet. How many spiders did you deliver? Yeah, fuck that shit, man. I don't want bananas and a spider. Un araignée. Je déteste les araignées. Is that right? Yes, I'm fucking Spanish. Sweet. You haven't been. Have you been here before? Years ago? Back in the day? Have you been here since? Or have you just fucked off and not been here for 10 years? Or.
No, I've been once 5 years ago.
Right. So, like, you haven't been here since United have been shit, innit? Nah, like proper shit. Are you a United fan?
I don't like football.
Good. You don't like football? It's just as well, isn't it? Because there's not much going on over there, is it? It's cricket. Do they cricket you up?
No, I left that. I went for the AFL though.
You work for what?
I went for the AFL.
You went for the AFL? No one goes to Australia for the AFL. That is a weird flex. You are secondary to the AFL, mate. I hope you know that. You went for her, right?
I met Katie later, way later.
Way later. Oh, you said that then, like, way later, though, because I've been around, you know. Way later, like 7 later. Sweet. Well, welcome, Lee. You see, there can't be many Lees in Australia. Nah. Leos, though. What was that, Katie? Don't say nothing like that. I seen it was something. What did you say?
I know so many Lees.
You know bare Lees, yeah? Loads of Lees. All right. Unlucky. You're like the 8th Lee. Ha. Anyone else in from overseas while we're here? Fuck it, they made it. Where? Oh, of course. Why wouldn't they be at the front? Where are you from? Mexico. Yeah, my dad's from Mexico. No, but you won't patronise me. Mexico! Whereabouts, can I guess? Oh, no, I wouldn't have done that. I'm not patronising. Can I guess where you're from? Guadalajara. Okay, cool. Where is it? All right, I don't know where that is. Why are you here? What brings you over?
I graduated from uni
You came for uni.
3 years ago.
Oh, right, sweet, and you just stayed. Where are you from?
From here.
What, here? I was going to say, that's weird, isn't it? You just fuck it, everyone's in your front room. So bizarre. What's your name, bro? Kieran. How old are you?
24.
Have you been here before?
I have, yeah.
Sweet, I'll tell the people what goes on, and you know, have you been to Beat the Frog before?
Yeah.
Who's been to Beat the Frog before? Sweet, if you haven't been, what happens? It's a new act night. By the way, I'm aware I've picked that up 3 times and not drank it. I just keep picking it up, putting it down. So, what happens is, it's the best new act night around. New acts will come to the stage. They'll try and do 5 minutes of comedy. That's what happens. It's your night, essentially. I will give Twacat, free cards, hey, into the crowd, don the crowd, and the card holders will put their cards up if they do not like the comedy, right? So if free cards go up before the 5 minutes, you'll hear this. Because we like to build up new comic self-esteem. You shit off yourself. It's a weird choice of song that they've never deemed. I don't know. I don't know. It's not my choice anyway. Mine would be like, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't thought about it, but it wouldn't be like advocating that. So, if no cards go up, or one card, or two cards with the 5 minutes, if they're good at comedy, or they've got like a sob story or a rap, I've seen it. Too much. You will hear this. Which is problematic sometimes in its own way. But I don't know, maybe tonight, who knows? So who wants a card? You were straight up. What's your name?
I'm Sarah.
Hi Sarah, where are you from?
Bordeaux.
Bordeaux? Have you got beef? Have you got birth? Has Paris and Bordeaux got birth? They've got better wine, innit?
Yeah, we do.
Sorry?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. Why are you being a prick about it? Yeah? Fucking Broken Sword 1 wasn't set in Bordeaux, so therefore Paris wins. It's my favourite game of all time, Broken Sword. Yeah, where my virgins at? Yeah, point and click, that's my shit! Go on, George Stobart. Have you been to Bordeaux? Did you like it? It's got to see, she was dead nice, and you were like, our wine's better. Yeah?
It's fine, but Bordeaux one is the best.
Yeah, but I wasn't. But if you're just talking wine, then maybe. But where your Louvre at? Where's your on-fire cathedral? There was a cathedral that was on fire, you fucking weirdos. Ooh, it was. It's beautiful though. And have you got one?
Well, it's dead now, so I wouldn't say it's beautiful.
Where? What have you got in Bordeaux other than 2 seasons of Zinedine Zidane?
We have the mirror of water.
The mirror of
Water is like a very big fountain, which is very slim and on.
fountains. You've been Piccadilly Gardens, bro. We got that, yeah? Where your spice head's at. If you look past the fountains, can you see someone smacked up outside a Taco Bell? No. Have you been here before, Sarah?
Yes, 3 times.
Oh, so twa times. What do you know what you're doing with this?
Yeah.
What are you doing with it?
I feel more bad. I just do this.
Yes, love that shit. Can you pass that back to Sarah, please? Give her a round of applause. Oh, wait. You don't know any of the acts?
I don't think so, no.
Right. Some people bring friends and friends get cards and then they don't put it up even if it's shit and it's long. So please do not do that. Who else? Hi. Sorry. By the way, we can't. I don't think we can do tops. So, oh, maybe. I did say. What's your name? Where? What? Evan. Where are you from? Wales. That is more foreign than anywhere in my head. Whereabouts? Yeah, where? Rhondda? Caerphilly. I've been to your castle. Yeah, it's lovely. It's dead nice, man. Into it. The swans are dead nasty. They're the geese, that's why. They're dead nasty at being fucking... He talks too much, him. I'm very verbose. What do you do, Evan? All right, what are you studying? We could do with you, some of you, tonight. I don't know, there might be some Japanese people in. Any Japanese people in? So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What's mad is I genuinely think I know more words in Japanese than in Welsh. Do you speak Welsh? Are you second language English or second language Welsh? Not right. I mean, he's charismatic, but he's also a gobshite. I don't know how to feel about him. I obviously like him, but I also feel that if I'm around, you're like one of the nicest people I never want to spend any time with. Fuck it, he's a good dude. Pass that back. Oh, have you been before? Yeah, sweet. I like your bag. Is it see-through? Oh, airport friendly as well. I love that shit, man. You could be a stripper. You know, strippers have to have see-through bags now because of drugs. Who else? If you do that, can I see you up there? I don't know. Will you just like... Okay, can we do that, Carl? Do it up the top? Oh, do you?
You can't see her, actually, can you?
You can't see her? You don't need to see her, though. I just listen to the horn, innit? You're going to have to come down and get it, though. Hurry up, then. Can't throw it up there. It's sharp. Francois, you can open that box, man. It's just you peeping in it, like in Pulp Fiction, like the suitcase. Cheers, mate. Give her a rap. You don't care, do you? Is that a French horn? No, just a horn. I don't know what a French... Is that the curly one? You don't know either. That's fine. She all right? He's lost? Everyone good? We all good? The fucking boys, huh? Are you doing all right? Sketchy looking cunts, the way you walked in. So sketchy that, just two boys look like they're going to repossess something. What are you? Do you know people here? Have you just come in or have you been in?
We've just come in.
Right, where have you been?
We had to drop off our pizza.
You had to drop off your pizza?
Yeah.
Are you delivery people?
In some ways, yeah.
Oh, you've been selling drugs? Is that what they call it now, dropping off pizza? How very modern. I'm so old. 38. Old, that, innit? How old are you, Lee? Oh, you look good on that, man. Nice hairline. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to sit there for the duration, and we've got 3 or maybe 4 acts dans la section. That's money. Je n'ai pas de liste. Oh, no, there it is. Une liste. I'm so bad at French, but also better than most of you. We got 3 acts dans la section. Alex A.K. Corsandi is first. Don't talk, don't heckle, and stay off your phones. And more importantly, this goes out to the card holders, right? Every one of these people who comes on stage knows exactly why they've signed up, right? So you're not going to break anyone's career or hurt anyone's feelings if the card doesn't go up. You're literally meant to put the card up if you don't like it. They all know that. They'll all be back doing stand-up after it. No one's going to quit because of it. It's just one of them things. We've all done it. Everyone who's a professional comedian in the Northwest has been through Beat the Frog and got fucked off, and it doesn't matter. It's all cool. So don't be scared to put the card up. It's all good. Don't wait for everyone else to put the card up before you do it. Just do it. Be your own person. You've got a little role of importance tonight. You've got great responsibility. So let's make this show go properly. So please welcome to the stage your first act. It's Alex A.K. Corsandi!
Manchester, make some noise. My name is Alex A.K. Corsandi and I'm from Iran. Surprise! Oh, thank you very much, white people. And you guys, bonjour, thank you. This greeting was much better than the first time I arrived UK. In back of the lorry. Jokes on you, it's true. As I jumped out of the lorry, I was greeted by a very angry police German Shepherd dog. I was thinking, what's his fucking problem? I was shouting at him, leave me alone, I'm not terrorist. Biggest crime I've committed, just married my own cousin. Me and my cousin, we divorced. Yay. Oh, thank you. Now I'm married to a sexy ginger lady. For British passport. Oh, not for me. She's Polish. As you can tell, I am brown. Ladies, once you go brown, you let your dad down. So I am brown, my wife is ginger. Few months ago, she gave a birth to Jaffa Cake. We call him a jihadi Jaffa Cake. We have a little baby boy. My son, he looks like me. He's got a big nose and a tiny, hairy testicle. We Iranian, we all have a big nose. 75% of our face is just our nose. Actually, we have our own Facebook. We just call it Nosebook. The reason I speak slowly because... Oh, thank you.
Alexei Genko Sandy, everybody! I love it. How long was that, Carl?
2 minutes 45.
He's winning. Francois, I saw you then just crack up at one little bit, but you were like, you didn't want to, and then you went, eh, and that was, it's absolutely made my night. Thank you very much, merci. 2 more acts, don't let's sex you all. Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Oh, it's Charlie Ashton. Make some noise for Charlie Ashton!
Right, everyone, how are we doing? So I've got a bit of life advice for you. If you can ever catch an owl and you want to kill it, don't wring its neck. You'll be there for hours. So I struggle sleeping, probably because of the owls. So what I do is, to cover up the sound, is I listen to a YouTube video called 10 Hours of Heavy Rain and Thunder Sounds. Yeah. Except the other night, right, 8 hours in, I get woken up by the sound of a mother screaming as her children are swept away by the floodwaters. But I've always struggled sleeping since I was a kid. I was afraid of the dark because I was afraid of Jack the Ripper. It's a strange fear for a 10-year-old boy to have. But it makes a lot more sense when you look in my primary school yearbook and you see that under the section Dream Job, it says, Victorian prostitute. Yeah, I always wanted to play the Mary Magdalene in the school nativity. Well, she didn't come into it till the end anyway. But I think the role you get in the school nativity decides the role you get for the rest of your life. For example, a friend of mine, he was one of the wise men, and he studies philosophy now. The girl who played the Virgin Mary, she had a kid. But the guy who played the back half of the donkey, he was in a motorcycle accident. He wrapped himself around the lamppost, and all that was left of him was the waist down. Nah, I'm just kidding. No, he's actually got a job in Blackpool, giving kids a ride on his back for sugar cubes. Speaking of death, my granddad just died. It's alright, he was a cunt. But he left very specific instructions for what he wanted to happen to his body, which were, we respected him, even though he was a cunt. And what he wanted was to be shaved entirely and rubbed in butter, have his head cut off, have all his internal organs removed, and then filled with sage and onion stuffing and roasted on a bed of carrots and onions for an hour and a half at 190 degrees. Now, it turns out my granddad wrote his last will and testament on the back of my grandmother's recipe for roast chicken. Silly granddad. What he actually wanted was to be buried next to my grandma in the churchyard of the church they got married in all those years ago. He's a sweet man. But now, there's a raw chicken in a man-sized coffin buried next to my nan. And the catering at the funeral was terrible. Stringy, my granddad. He's a very lean man, he was, my granddad. Lean. So I'm actually in Manchester, so I'm studying Glasgow, it doesn't matter. I'm in Glasgow for a doctor's appointment. And I hate doctors' waiting rooms, because they make me very paranoid. And, what are they laughing at? It makes me very paranoid, because I read the posters on the wall with symptoms on. And so I read through them and I'm like, hot flushes, check. Anxiety, check. Poor concentration, check. Vaginal dryness, check. I'm pretty sure I'm going through menopause. Either that or menopause has very similar symptoms to being incredibly stoned in a doctor's office. Has anyone got any, one more card? Come on. So I'll leave you. I think it's interesting that the two things you find in parlours is ice cream and funerals.
Charlie Ashton, everybody! And massages. How long was that? It was 5, wasn't it? Give it up, give it up, give it up. Chestnut Mills is next, if I pronounce that right, I hope so. Please welcome to the stage, Chestnut Mills!
Hello, I'm Cheston. So it's my real name. When I was born, my mum actually called me Dundee, because that's where my dad's from, apparently. Never met him. But then she didn't want me to get bullied, so she changed it to Cheston Dundee, which was much better at school, thanks Mum. My mum's very eccentric, is one word to put it. Batshit mental is another. So she collects owls, she's a hoarder, so the entire house is covered with owls. So owl egg timers, owl clocks, owl handbags, she dresses like an owl as well, basically. Also, there's a washing machine on her bed, so she sleeps in the garden. It's not a joke, it's actually a thing. And recently she's been building her own coffin. Don't know what the fuck to say about that one. I just sort of, I asked her why, and she was like, oh, well, it's cheaper than buying one. And she's not dying, she's just like a glass half full kind of person. So, and I sort of thought, should I call someone? Like, what should I do? And then I thought, well, do you know what, actually, she's got a point, because when she does, pop her clogs, she can save me a few quid. As I say, she's very eccentric. She sent me to school, primary school, dressed as Goldilocks for World Book Day. Bonnet, pigtails, flowery dress. I remember it well. I did win a £5 gift voucher, though, so my mum was happy. Me, not so much, because as I've learned, kids can be quite mean. Yeah, and going into secondary school, they remembered that stuff. So first day walking in, I remember someone just went, it's that gay boy that dressed like Goldilocks. And I was like, I'm not gay. Oh. Yeah, school was awful. I was bullied really badly. Every day I was beaten. My worst bully, they were taller than me, stronger. I was a little dweeb, I didn't stand a chance. Anyway, her name was Lucy, but don't judge, she was built like a brick shithouse, right? And one day I pushed her back, so I got in like proper shit. And my mum had to come and pick me up from school, and in the drive home, she's like, you know you don't hit girls. And I'm like, I know, sorry, Mum. And then she said, next time she hits you, pin her down and spit in her mouth. So the next day at school, there I am in the yard, like a prison yard. There I am in the schoolyard, and she comes over, she hits me. So I'm like, right, time to rugby tackle this boss. Knee on each arm, pin her down, she's laid there screaming, ah! And I'm there. My mum says this is okay. Never bothered me after that. Like, it was good, so that's good advice from my mum. It was hard being gay at school. When I came out as gay to my mum, I did this big speech prepared. I was like, Mum, I'm gay. And she just kind of stared at me. And I was like, oh God, she's angry. And she was like, you angry? She said, no, love, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. Which was much better, thanks for that. But I think she's from a different time, so she was worried, like, that I'd have a hard life. And back in olden days, people thought being gay was a mental illness. And trust me, I'm not gay because I'm mentally ill. I'm more likely mentally ill because I'm gay. This shit is hard. The personal grooming alone costs a bloody fortune. And yeah, it's just funny. I think the first inclination I had that I was gay was actually when I was a kid. I developed this obsession with sticking random household objects up my bum. So I'll just name a few. So a toilet roll holder, a golf stick, the handle. There's never no panic until you're in a bathtub shoving a knockoff Chinese Action Man up your bum and the head pops off. Panicked. I fished it out, fine. One day my mum was out shopping, I was just passing the stairs, I got a bit cocky, and then I noticed the banister. You're narrow. Mum's gone to Aldi. What were you going to get up to then, eh? So there I am at the top of the stairs, like, aligning myself, reversing like Madge from Benidorm. Beep, beep, beep. And then I fucking fell. I was like a skewered kebab. Ah! I'm there, arms flailing like one of them inflatable things outside a car wash. Ah! So no more household objects after that.
Chester Mills, everybody! How long was that, Colin?
4 minutes 40.
Ooh, very close. I'm absolutely living for some of your faces in here tonight. Just the audience is absolutely great watching some of you watch this. You know who you are. Are you Lee Bardsley? Yeah. Oh, fuck off, really? That's mad, that, isn't it? Googled you. Googled your company, but it freaked you out a little bit, that, didn't it, there? Right, it's break time. Go and enjoy yourself. Give it up for the free acts in that section.
Please welcome back your compare, Mr. Danny McLaughlin.
Hello, hello. Is everyone okay? You didn't see, when I first came on, everyone was clapping like loads and that, and then that time, there wasn't much claps. Is everyone okay? I mean, I wasn't begging it, I just wanted to know if it was because, like, I'd done something. Are we all alright? Are we all safe? Yeah. Francois, are you still here? I thought you'd be gone, you know. Like, just didn't think it was are you into it? Are you happy? It's not your vibe, this, though, is it, normally? Sitting at the front of comedy clubs isn't your normal vibe, though, is it? Like, that's not... What do you do for hobbies? What is it? Why are you being like that? What do you do, Francois? Sorry? Just drinking beers? Like Belgian beers and that? Sweet. Do you do Belgian shit? Like, solve crimes and... punch terrorists. Like Tintin. I love Tintin. Who'd you prefer, right? If you had to pick, right? Tintin or Poirot? Who are you picking? None. None at all. He does legal. Oh, right, is that bad? Why is that bad for Tintin? I know Tintin's, like, questionable. Because the guy that wrote it was questionable. And Poirot is really David Suchet. And therefore not Belgian. And Agatha Christie also questionable. But that's all you've got, innit? They're your boys. Who else you got? Enzo Schifo. Kevin De Bruyne, yeah. I mean, but we've touched on Tintin. He does look like Tintin. Do you like football? Is that why you're over here, supporting Kevin? Is he your boy? Do you know him? You don't know him? No. Do you know when you met? Did he talk to you? Une petite conversation. He's shy, he's just shy, and he's at the front, and I'm being a prick. It's cool. I'm glad you're here, Francois. I genuinely thought you were going to go, but you don't know when, and you don't know why, but you have given me the favourite moment of the evening so far, and let's just leave it at that. Close second over there. Third. I saw you. Yeah, I've been watching all your faces, and it's fucking brilliant. What are we doing while we're back, Lee? What are we up to while we're in Manchester? Me and you tonight, where we going? Strippers? I love it. I love the strippers, mate. I don't like getting lap dances, but I like the vibe in the strippers. That's my flex, you know. Like, just sitting there in the smoke, like, feeling like... it's the closest I ever feel to being an Eastern European gangster, and I fucking love it. I just want to be Nico Bellic, Grand Theft Auto 4. That's my thing. And then when the dancers come over, they're like, do you want to dance? You're like, absolutely not, Mercedes. I'm waiting for a text off Roman, and then we're going bowling. Fucking love it. I don't get lap dances. I've had 2 lap dances in my life, right? And they weren't good. But both terrible. That makes me sound like I'm doing them. I've received 2 lap dances, dans la vie, 2 lap dances dans la vie. I'm so good at French, me. I might be French. And they were horrible, right? The first one, I'll tell you about it, and you can't be disgusted in that because I didn't do it. So don't be mad at me for supporting local business. So the first one, she was well into it. Maybe she was new in that. And she was doing things that I did not pay for. Honestly, I don't want to say it without being crude, but it is crude, right? She touched herself, like... Don la pussy. And then tried to put her fingers in my mouth. I'm not having it, I'm sorry. Don't do it. I don't even want your normal fake tan stripper biscuit fingers in my mouth. Never mind where them fingers have been. Honestly, I did not want it. You should have seen me move. It was like when you try and give a 3-year-old broccoli. I was like... She tried to do the aeroplane and that. She really wanted it in there. Second one was worse, man. The second one was worse, right? Because what happened was, because the other one was a bit younger, I thought, nah, I can't do that. I can't do one with that much verve. And like that one that loves her job so much. So I went with like an older one. I went with like a vet. No, I mean a veteran, but in hindsight, she probably should have been taken to the vet. Her back legs are gone, and her eyes were glassy. But oh man, she didn't care. It was like a testimonial lap dance. Like she wasn't bothered at all. Her heart wasn't in it. She didn't get. There was no effort. Do you know what her stripper name was? Sue. Sue though. Which in hindsight I should have done under the Trades Description Act. She had a nurse's outfit, but it was a Macmillan nurse. It was disgraceful. I felt sad after it, like melancholy after a lap dance. That's not the feeling that a lap dance should instill. Like, I went to my table with my mates after it, and my mates was like, how'd you feel? I was like, mate, I feel like I've just watched the first 10 minutes of Up. Like hungover, very sad. There best be some talking dogs along. Cheer me up. I love Up, but you can't show that to kids, that first 10 minutes. It's like, it's very sad, isn't it? It might be the saddest Disney. What's your favourite Disney, Lee? The original Lion King. Why did you even say that? If you'd have just said Lion King, I wouldn't have been like, what, the film? Shit. The original. Why? Timon and Pumbaa. What's your favourite song in it? No Worries. No, you mean Hakuna Matata? Why are you translating? Why are you being so English? You refuse to do any of the other bits. You're at the start, you're like, you sing, it's a lion. Isn't that what it is? It translates to something like, does anyone know? What is it? It's a lion, this is a lion, come and see the lion. It's fucking amazing. Bars. It's like that Desiree song where she rhymed toast with ghost. Bit young for some of you, that. Soz. Who's old in here? Is anyone 40 in here? I'm nearly 40, man, and I feel old in this room. I feel like there's going to be a fucking Netflix doc about me soon. About just being an old comedian on stage. You know what you were all being weird about? What's your name? Brad. Where are you from? Which bit of America?
Oh, close. I lived in America.
Did you? Well, that's not close. So you live there, innit?
I'm originally from Birmingham.
All right. Which bit? Can I guess?
Like, South Birmingham.
Oh, so I can't guess. Fine. It's fine. We're gonna go like that. So no, I bet it's not Birmingham, is it?
No.
Nah, I bet it's not. Yeah, I bet it's Nuneaton. Bedworth. Somewhere like, where is it then? Oh, right, you could have said that. That's a pretty famous place, you know. Nobody knows where it is. Yeah, they do. It's in Warwickshire. It's where Shakespeare's from. We all know that. We've all been to his house. It's old. There's no plug sockets. Where did you live in America? Pasadena, home of the Rose Bowl. 1994 World Cup, where Diana Ross famously missed a penalty. That's a great quiz question now. Who's the first American to miss a penalty in World Cup finals? Diana Ross. What'd you do?
Working in a restaurant.
Oh, which one?
Trafford Centre.
The Trafford Centre isn't a restaurant. Why are you being so sketchy? I'm like, you're patronising and you're patronising. Like, I will know where it is. You're talking like I've never... Look at me, I've heard of restaurants, mate. Now, you won't know about restaurants, mate, you. You just eat homemade chips. Which one?
Coast to Coast.
Oh, yeah, I've been there.
Have a good time.
No, mate. I went, weirdly enough, I went to the Birmingham one on...
Closed down now.
Yeah, that's why. I'm not surprised. And there was one in Chester for a bit. That's where I'm from. Oh, yeah. What school did you go to?
Okay, so not from Chester.
Oh, why are you all lying? Why can't anyone be honest? I bet you're not even from Paris. I bet you're from Reims. First place that came into my head, sorry. Where is Reims? Normandy. Oh, is it where? Reims. R-E-I-M-S. Where is it? Yeah, I know it's France.
Northeast
Right, can I just say, I have got a master's degree. You're talking to me like I'm a fucking idiot today. Just because I disappointed my parents and I show off for money does not mean I'm thick as fuck. And just because I say thick instead of thick, it doesn't mean I'm thick as fuck. You've all annoyed me now, and that was patronising. I'm joking, you're all nice, you're all nice. Francois is still my favourite though. You're all going to have to go a long way to beat Francois, because he knows that he doesn't want to be here, but he's being polite, and I love that. Francois would well be rather wine tasting at the Ivy right now, but he's here listening to people do nonce jokes. So, there's 4 acts in this section. Dan King is the first act. You've been great so far. Let's keep it going. No talking, no heckling, and stay off your phones. And everybody, please welcome Dan King!
Hello? Oh, how do I adjust? There we go. I'm going to be honest, last time I did this, I was told I need one hand on the microphone, and I need to hold it close to my face, and then, to be fair, I'd probably straddle it like this. But it just reminds me of being in Sunday school and gives me really bad PTSD. And the longer I stare at it, the worse it gets. Like, every time. What makes it worse is when I attempt to pull it off, and sometimes it twats me in the face. Oh, no, it's not going to do it. Just saying, it's a very visual image. All right, let's move this one here. Let's get the ball rolling. So, when I was a young boy, I was told I should pray and I'll find love. Luckily, I was working as an altar boy, so it didn't take me long whatsoever. A little abuse joke for you there. It's only as an adult I realised Father Stu didn't love me as much as he just loved altar boys, so I lost out on that one pretty quick. The good thing about the church, though, is it taught me a lot about... I need to hold this close, don't I? But it genuinely scares me. The good thing about the church is, though, it taught me a lot about sex. Like, it taught me a lot because, of course, you have, what is it, the blood of Christ is the red wine. You have the bread being the body of Christ. And then, of course, you've all got the milk. But that was what just Father Stu poured on him. So I'm not quite sure what the lesson actually was that I got from that, but I took it away. I make a lot of jokes about my church, but it was actually a really friendly place. Because outside the front door, it had a sign that said, "You must be this tall to ride the priest." That one worked a lot better than I thought it was going to. To be honest, though, I was younger, so I'm pretty certain it was here, perspective, because I was looking up at it at the time. So I'll do one more church joke, because, for God's sake, I don't want to go to hell. So we'll move on. As a new comedian, you are actively encouraged to actually write your own jokes. It's not fair to steal jokes. It's not fair to go on Facebook and see memes and stuff. But there is nothing wrong, I think, with paying homage to jokes that we all knew as kids. Everyone's got favourite dad jokes. Everyone's got favourite mum jokes. Everyone's a parental joke of some kind. I realise you can't really be at mum and dad jokes nowadays. So anyone's parental jokes that fit the category. And for my one, it was about a mathematician. It was about the constipated mathematician who worked it out with a pencil. Does anyone hear that one? Yeah, I thought a lot more people heard that one, to be fair. I'll do it quick, even though now I'm stealing someone else's joke. But basically, there was a constipated mathematician, and he had to work it out with a pencil. You see how that works? It's a play on words. He works it out with a pencil, and he's constipated. So, mathematician. I enjoyed it, all right? So, fuck all of you. I liked it. But basically, what I wanted to do was do my own play on that one, and as you can see, it's with a church theme. So I wanted to do one about the constipated altar boy. Have you heard it? Don't all answer at once, that's fine. But this one's about the constipated altar. Do you know what? It normally works when someone just says, "No, I haven't heard it." So let me try that again. Has anyone heard the one about the constipated altar boy? No. Thank you. Right. You don't want me to go there? The priest didn't either. I got too hyped on trying to get that punchline out that it just didn't work. I got so excited and was so happy to do it, and it just backfired. Right, I'll move on to some other jokes I wrote. We'll move away from the church. Let's try this one. When I first had sex, I got told that finding the clitoris was really hard. I didn't believe it. Then I had sex, and I realised that finding the clitoris is like infiltrating the KKK. You've really got to get to know them before they lower their hood. It's a thinker. See, sometimes I'm not sure when I crossed a line. Still going. Sometimes I'm not sure whether I've crossed the line when I'm coming up with jokes. Oh. What's up, sorry? Oh, I thought someone was... Oh, okay. Oh.
Dan King, everybody! How long was that?
3 minutes 40.
Sweet. Who next? Emerson Young is next. Please make some noise for Emerson Young!
Hey up. My name's Emerson, currently studying at uni. Uni's great, you get to learn lots of new things, you get to try lots of new things. I've tried a few things. I've tried the Gardening Society, I've tried cocaine. It's great fun, great fun. Moving on. I'm gay. For a long time I thought I was asexual, but it turns out I'm just an unmotivated gay. In more ways than one, I cannot be fucked. And I can't be arsed either. No, I mean, it works out all right for me, really, because between you and me, I've got a dick like E.T.'s finger. In girth, not length. And it doesn't light up. Which is a shame, because it would be a hell of a lot easier to find it in the dark. But no, it's awful. It's all shriveled up and droopy like a little dehydrated maggot. If you saw my penis in a worm farm, you'd be underwhelmed. And despite everything I've just told you, occasionally, people do hit on me still. Thank you. That is also my response. But I don't want them to find out about the old wiggly woo situation I've got going on in my pants, so I've got to find a way to make them go away. And I've worked out a system. If a guy hits on me, I say, oh, I'm really sorry, I'm not into men. Girl hits on me, I'm sorry, I'm not into women. Slight oversight, because if a non-binary person hits on me, say, oh, I'm really sorry, I'm not into humans? And then they go and call the RS fucking PCA. Bam. I'm autistic. Thank you. Wasn't sure how to respond there. I'm not good with social cues. And I've had quite a few people say to me, you know, you should... I'm dyspraxic as well, which is a coordination disorder. I've had a lot of people say to me, you know, you should talk more on stage about your autism, really sort of represent your community a bit. I think the community can do without, to be honest. But yeah, so I don't want to be an autistic comedian who's known for doing comedy about autism, right? So I'm just going to tell an anecdote now. It's going to be a neurotypical anecdote. I went to the chip shop. Autismed autistically to the counter. I lied, I am one of those guys. And I went in and I said, can I have a large cod and chips, please? Not touching, separate packaging, they can never be touching, making... no. And he gave me them. And there was something not quite right about the chips. And I couldn't quite put my finger on it. I thought about it and I had an idea. So I Rain Man'd that shit onto the floor. And as they were falling, I saw there were 39 chips. And I couldn't believe it because there's always 38 and this time there were 39 and I was shocked. To be honest, the chappie behind the counter was shocked as well. And he shouted at me, "Get out of my shop, you little prick!" And I said, "You can't say that to me, I'm autistic." I said, "Oh God, I didn't know, I'm so sorry, I'm really, really sorry. Oh God, it won't happen again, it won't, I'm so sorry." "Get out of my shop, you little autistic prick." And I thought, how does he know I've got a little autistic prick? I just need to clear up. I know I said something at the start that's potentially quite incriminating. I'd just like to clarify, my university does not have a gardening society. I'm gonna finish with some life hacks. I found if you accidentally drop like a plate or a bowl or whatever, try your best to do
Emerson Young, everybody! I like doing this with my pen. I feel like a builder. It's pretty cool, isn't it? You're like, Maddie Maycock is your next act, so please make her feel welcome. Please welcome to the stage, Maddie Maycock!
Hi. Hi. Oh. Hi, I'm Maddie. This is my first ever stand-up gig, and I have a cat, and he's called Marmalade, but I call him Bernie for short, and he's a little shit, right? So he does this thing where he just sort of pounces on things and won't let go until he tears them to shreds, and he once did this to my toe, one of them, but it's all right because now I have 11, which is all right because I'm less insecure, and that's, I have the normal amounts, that's all right. Speaking of little shits, I have a dad. Yay, yeah, woo! Yeah, nice one. He's called Andy, but I call him Dad for short, and he's actually here tonight, aren't you, Dad? Are you? You all right? Yeah. How are you? How's the second family? Is it good? Yeah, nice one, yeah. My dad's great. He's actually quite smart. He's in Mensa, aren't you? Good old guy. He's so if you don't know what Mensa is, it's this thing where it's like a club for like knobheads who think they're really smart. Sorry if you are one of them. But he's quite forgetful. Even though he's quite smart, he's quite forgetful. And we had a good couple of times, didn't we? That time you sort of forgot to tell me you were going to France. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah. And you forgot I was in the house when you left at 4 a.m. But I think the biggest one was you forgot I was 8 years old at the time, so that was all right. Mum wasn't too happy, but yeah. And thankfully, my mum always trained us to know her phone number. Sort of like a lullaby, but in the style of a drill sergeant. Like 07715936566. Just sort of like, as you're leaving the house to go out and play with your mates, she'd go, go on, and you go, 07715936566. Sort of, just like that, just like, oh, okay, all right. And then, you're out with your mates, and then you've got it going on in your head. 07715936566. 07715936566. Constantly, some of my friends think I'm mental because I'd mime it as I was sort of doing it. And all those times I lost her in Tesco, and I was, blubbering to a poor Tesco worker who's just trying to stack some breadcrumbs, and I'd be there like, 07715936566. And she's just going, oh, what the fuck are you talking about? All right. Just trying to stack my bloody breadcrumbs, love. Anyway, and then all those times, good old Dad forgot to pick me up from school. I didn't even have to say 07715936566 because the receptionist knew it herself as well. But yeah. And so much so, I've forgotten my mum's name, so I just call her 07715936566 for short. Yeah, and speaking of my mum, she's lovely. She's not here tonight, though, unfortunately, because I don't really like to have my mum and my dad in the same room or else they'll scrap. They're just divorced. Anyone else got divorced parents? You know the thing, yeah, go on, nice one. You and your siblings would just be sat in the corner, just sort of cheering your mum on, going, 07715936566, just that sort of thing. And, she's just tearing him to shreds, just like Bernie, just fucking going at him. But yeah, and so speaking of my siblings, it's also my oldest brother's birthday today. I haven't wished him happy birthday because I like to keep him on his 12 toes. He's got 12, the dickhead. But yeah, I mean, and also don't expect me to know what his age is because I don't think any of you could tell me how old your siblings are. He could be 9 for all I know, And so yeah, he has not aged since probably the age of 15, and I don't think that he's ever got past that point. I simply cannot think of what his actual age is. And I've got 3 brothers, 2 of which are gay, including me. And if you didn't realise I was gay, I'm wearing a fucking pronoun badge. You know, I'm not one of them. But yeah, I have a girlfriend, and she's lovely. Yeah. Thanks for that. Yeah. Do you not expect me to have a girlfriend? All right. Thank you very much. Yeah. But she has 10 toes, which I don't really get. It's a bit weird. Yeah. But yeah. Speaking of that, well, not speaking of that, because this has nothing to do with it, but I've been hit by 7 cars. Yeah, I actually have. I haven't told my mum about it because I think she'd think it was my dad who's done it, because he's a bit, you know, oh, yeah, you dozy cow. But yeah, and the thing is, right, so I'm also autistic, and the thing is, I have a thing about numbers being even. Yeah, and the thing is, I've been hit by 7 cars, so I've got a little bit of a dilemma, really. Do I get hit by that 8th car, or do I just spend the rest of my life wishing I was hit by that 8th car?
Money Maycock, everybody! Right, there's one more out. It's Chris Rowe. Please make some noise for Chris Rowe!
Raise your hand if you like jokes. Good. Hi, everybody! So, who likes relatable stories? Oh, shit. I was trying to call my anesthesiologist the other day, and accidentally I called my anesthetician. I dialed the wrong number. It gets better. It gets better. I think I would make a pretty good bear. What I would do is I wouldn't spend all summer hunting salmon and getting fat. No way. What I'd do is I'd wait till the other bears were hibernating, right? Then choose the tastiest one and just eat him. It's the perfect crime. Come on. Thank you very much. Where was I? Bears. 5-letter word, please. Somebody, 5-letter word. I heard bread. I heard bread. That's black, black, yellow, black, black. Nice try. Does everybody not play Wordle anymore? Have I missed the boat on that one? Oh, guys, you're killing me here.
Chris Rowe, everybody! How long, Colin?
1 minute 45.
Oh, well. Right, it's break time. I'll see you in about 10 minutes. Give it up for the acts in that section.
Please welcome your compare Mr. Danny McLaughlin.
Hello. Hello, hello, hello. We're back. How are we doing? Still here? Made up. Absolutely made up. We all good? Lee, you good? Sweet. Very disappointed. We all okay? You over there? What's your name? What's your name? You. Yes. Daniel though. It's Daniel, isn't it? He's trying to be street because there's like youths in. He's trying to be like, yeah, I'm Dan. I'm still cool. How old are you, Dan? 25. Oh, you could still be a Dan. I'm Danny, but I think I'm like a year off being Daniel. You know, like Andy Cole went to Andrew when he got like in his mid-30s. I think that's in the bank for me. Do you know what Daniel means? It's Hebrew for God is my judge. Do you know how I know that? Fridge magnet from Alton Towers. That's how you know, innit? Have you got a little chain over the turtleneck like that Rock meme? Are you like the Dwayne Johnson meme? Man's looking sick. That's what he looks like. He looks fucking good though, man. You look better than The Rock. I reckon you twat The Rock. If The Rock came in here now, I reckon you fuck him up. What would you say to him before you hit him? Does anyone know? Has anyone ever told you, mate, you're dead? And then just spark him out? Why have you got beef with The Rock? You haven't? I've already texted him now, told him. He's coming down. Imagine if The Rock just showed up now. He'd twat you with that little eyebrow he does. What do you do, Dan?
Industrial recruitment.
Industrial recruitment? Is that recruitment on a big scale using steam power? What's that?
So I'll recruit for warehouse staff.
You recruit for warehouse staff. You do little, them. That's me driving a forklift truck, by the way. I don't know if you know, that's how you do it, and you're just like... No one's ever gone forward or back. You just have to go round like... Who for?
MET.
Oh yeah, big dogs. I don't know who they are. I'm just trying to not be patronising, you know, guys. Yeah. I'm joking, mate. I'm messing about. It's all right, but please do not bring your own Fanta in here. I'm only joking. At least if you're going to bring soda, bring a Haritos or whatever it's called. They're fire. Sorry? Oh, you're on keto? What? So they don't sell diet drinks here? You got to have that? Oh, yeah. You sell Coke Zero? Yeah, you're fucked. Your lies are terrible. But cool, well done on being on keto, and well done for doing everything that people on keto always do and tell you that they're on keto. Thank you so much. Does anyone know that we're on keto? Are you on keto, Dan? Don't even know what it is, me. I thought it was when you open the door with your foot. Or the capital of Ecuador. Little Central/South American joke now, a little Copper America gag. Are you together, you and Dan? Where'd you meet Dan? Did he recruit you? Where'd you meet? Tinder. Classic, like it. I've been doing this job a long time, a lot of years. And when I started, like when someone would say that they met on Tinder, the comedians would be like, "Oh, you fucking weirdos." What? It's genuinely weirder to meet the old way now, I think. Like when people say they met the old way, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, where did you meet? Oh, he shouted in my ear, pissed while Wonderwall was on. Like, that sounds genuinely horrific. Get your slobber out my ears and go online so I can find your red flags from afar. You fucking strange. Stop posting selfies with your mum. Weird guy. Where'd you go on your first date? The pub. That's a bit classic though, isn't it? Like, you didn't meet in the pub, but that's where whereabouts? Where are you from, Dan?
Wolverhampton.
Oh yeah, you still live there? Why are you here? Just fucking jumped on the M6 toll straight away and just... A49. Did you come on at A49 through Chester? No, you didn't, did you? Ah, shit. I know roads, mate. That's my Tinder bio, that. All right, I'm Danny. I know roads. You know, in Greece. I meant roads in Greece. Because I've got a boat there. That's what I wouldn't really. And I'm 6'8". I like your hair, man. Is that your real hair? Yeah, is that hair or a hat? Is it hair? It looks sick. Is it extensions though? No. How long did that take to grow? Whip it out, Willow Smith it. Yeah, man. Mate. Yes. Thing is with men with long hair, I think it's dead hot until you realise what it does to your plug. And you're like, oh, my shower's a fucking nightmare. Is your shower a nightmare? Yeah, because of it. Is it fucked, is it? Have you got... Oh, yeah. Did you use the same box dye for that little blonde bit? Did you just share it? A couple who dies together. What? I was going to say cries together, you morbid people. What's your name, man? Aaron. Where you from?
Shrewsbury.
Oh, I've been there.
Have you?
Yeah, of course I have, mate.
Nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Because I'm from Chester, which is nice, but Shrewsbury's also nice. And sometimes I like... Have you ever driven from Shrewsbury to Chester? It's one of the nicest drives ever when you go over the D there with Llangollen and that, and then you go over the two bridges. You go into Wales and out of Wales.
I don't drive.
You don't drive? How old are you?
20 to 29.
You fucking child. What, have you got the red little Tykes car with the yellow roof? I'll pick you up in my whip.
That was my last car.
Oh, everyone seems cool today. There's 3 people in here I don't like. I ain't pointing you out, but work harder in this next section. I'm joking, that's like psychology. That's what Fergie used to do. He was like, oh, 2 people haven't trained well today. I'm not saying who you are, but you better train, and everyone will think it was them, and everyone will train better. So that was how I'm trying to like manipulate you into being a better audience. This guy is not happy with that. He's like, you all right? No, you that were looking, no, him. This guy, no, the guy that's looking around, but it's definitely him. You little shitbag. It was then you were like you were watching tennis. Fuck off, bro. What's your name?
Mike.
Where you from?
Roger.
Oh, yeah? Been there? Frodgemin. Sweet. Gary Barlow territory and that. Lady Hayes. I made a candle there. What are you saying? By the way, it's late now, and some of this is just for me. Like, I just like fucking with people's heads. Like, so shut up. Plus, I'm angry. I'm so angry now. There's 4 acts in this section. Chris Thorburn is first, and then others. One of the people on this list is got the same name as someone who used to live around the corner from me. Might not be them. I don't think it's them. Nah. I wonder if they know who it is. I'll let you know at the end. Right, Chris Thorburn is first, right? You've been all right. Keep it up. Mike from Frodsham. Did you go Frodsham High or Helsby High?
Helsby.
Yeah. Is it shut now? We twatted them 8-1 in the Cheshire Cup, you know. Gutted it's shut. How old are you? Oh, you're 22? Mate. No, you look older than 22, bro. You look like middle management finance, dude. You're not 22, though. Right? We've all had the joke, and I'm 29, I've got, like, dyed my hair blonde and that, but... How old are you really, man? What's your date of birth?
22nd of the 6th, 99.
99? Why are you being like that? Because there's people in here who are definitely like 03. Yeah, look. He looks old as well. Okay, 1903. I can't even see, that was just a joke. 2003? That is fucking nuts. You've never been on a plane with your shoes on. That is mad. You were born after the world changed so much. 2003. Fuck, you're 8 years older than Resident Evil on the PS1. Younger, sorry. Resident Evil's 8 years older than you. That is mental, though. Fuck, you were born when, like, Ronaldo signed for United the first time. Fuck, you were conceived to some of the worst music known to man. Your mum was getting it to Who Let the Dogs Out. That is mad. Yippee-i-oh. Oh, Mr. Brightside, nearly. Oh, you were lucky, like 2 years later, you'd have been like, your dad would have been like, coming out of my cage. And it wasn't only a kiss. Right, Chris Norman! Don't talk, don't heckle, don't cheat, stay off your phones, and please welcome to the stage, Chris Norman!
Hello. Hey, my name's Chris. It's class to be here. I'm so excited. Came straight from work to be here, so I'm still wearing my uniform. I'm a pet detective. But we will. We good? Yeah. Ça va? Ça va? Bien. Cool. I'll tell you a few things about myself. I came from Glasgow to be here. I want to tell you a few facts about Glasgow. We just recently shot 3 consecutive Batman movies in Glasgow. Glasgow is now Gotham City. Gotham City is now Glasgow. I fucking love that. In this new one when the Joker's like, do you want to know how I got these scars? Everyone's just like, no, we get it. It's not that uncommon. Like, there's generally a bit in the trailer for the new one where someone's like this festering cesspit of a city, and it cuts to 5 minutes from my flat. I'm like, that's the nice part. But no, it's nice being able to travel, do live comedy again. Like, the past like 2 and a bit years, they've been a big learning experience for everybody. Hand sanitizer is not lube. I know that now. But shit's finally getting back to normal. Some folk are still wearing masks. Let them. I'm still wearing mine from time to time, not for any health or safety reasons, just because I don't know if you've noticed, but I have a mustache. I grew it because I thought it'd make me look more grown up. No, it just makes me look like a child in disguise trying to buy alcohol. But like, I'm keeping my mask because like you will never know the thrill of having to wear a mask, spending all day with that cheeky little secret on your face. I like the unveiling. I'm gonna miss that. You know that part where you take off your mask, people aren't expecting a mustache underneath? Oh my God, it's like there's a twist in a film. Like, that bit in a film where the nerdy girl takes off her glasses and everyone's like, oh, she's gorgeous. It's exactly like that. But it's class being here, full disclosure, I don't drive either. I got the train here. I get the train most places. Thank fuck for those little power sockets on trains for your phone or your laptop, and fuck all else. Because for some reason they've got that cute little sign there. Most people don't realize is I'm the reason that was put there. I brought a George Foreman grill onto a train. I was making a tidy wee profit making paninis for the entire carriage until they shut my panini racket down. But no, like, when you have a mustache, people love to tell you what you look like and who you look like. Straight people love to tell you, you look like a gay porn star. And gay people like to tell you, no you don't, those men work out. Get Freddie Mercury a lot. People like to throw around Freddie Mercury like that's an insult. Like, oh, what, like, I look like a rock star who fucks a lot? No, you've got fucked up teeth. I live in Glasgow. I live with my wife. I'm as shocked as you are. We just recently celebrated 10 years together, 10 wonderful years. But when you've been together for 10 years, you need to keep things fresh. We're trying to spice things up a bit in the bedroom, introduce a little bit more of the rough stuff. But we're both very vanilla. Like some people are into getting choked, some people are getting smacked around. We're not quite ready for that. What my wife does is she tells me I've got something on my shirt, and when I look down, she boops me on the nose. So that's what we're into. One of my favorite things about living with a lady is now I can steal her shampoo whenever I like. Because here's what I didn't realize. Women get to smell like stuff. You look at women's shampoo and shower gels, all different fruits and vanilla, coconut. Man, we're just allowed to smell like different types of metal. Like, according to Lynx, there's 3 things a man can smell like. That's chocolate, a spaceship, and Africa. You use your wife's shampoo, you'll smell like a bag of Skittles, and you'll feel like a goddess. Like, women have so many bottles. Like, this is body wash, this is body scrub, this is body lotion, like, this is conditioner, this. Men, we've just got one bottle, and it's just like, yeah, this is for your hair, your body, your car, your carpet. It's got caffeine in it for some reason. And if left overnight, it'll melt most locks. Like, one of my favorite things is men's moisturizer, because I don't want to ruin it, but men's moisturizer isn't a thing. It's just moisturizer. It's just we need it advertised in a special way because we're insecure. So you see an advert for women's moisturizer, it's just, listen, you get dry skin. Everybody gets dry skin. Use Dove. An advert for men's moisturizer, for some reason, it's always a guy rock climbing in a blizzard. Some boy's like, your face takes a beating every day because you're a man. Slather this upon your manly jaw, then proceed to conquer your enemies and fuck a bear. It's not gay, Nivea for men.
Christopher, everybody! Fuck men's moisturiser, man. Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream all the way. It's the best £75 you'll spend. Billy Price is next, not the one from round the corner. Please welcome to the stage, Billy Price!
How you doing, guys? My name is Billy Price. He said I was nearly a Murphy, and by that I mean, but I was nearly a Murphy, and by that I mean my mum is a Murphy, not that it was a toss-up between two blokes. Thank you. Got the first one out there. Anyway, all the good questions were gone, like who's from Manchester, what do you do, a load of abuse aimed towards you, and I don't think that was fair, sir, if I'm honest. But do you know what I mean? That's how life goes. So I'll go with some of the bad questions. Who grew up in a broken home? Yeah, that's what I like to hear, that's what I like to hear. I remember when I was a little young'un. I remember when I was a little young'un, sat there eating, about to eat a plate of spaghetti my mum had just made me. And she says, don't eat it yet, it's hot. I'm like, cool. And obviously I'm a kid, don't listen. So, take a little bit. Burns my mouth. My dad just walks in and he just goes, don't give my son food, it's too fucking hot! Bang! Smashes on the wall, falls to the floor. I'm just like, sweet, sweet, sweet. And long story short, I didn't eat a fucking warm meal till I was about 16 years old. Right, I graduated uni recently, aged 26. And it's funny. And it's funny because all my friends like to say I'm middle class now. When I've done fucking those jobs, been a builder, bouncer, lots, trust me. Right, so I remember one day when I was on site, when I was about 17, because we do things differently in Lincolnshire. I'm like doing my little jobs, and Lavish, this Latvian guy, calls me over. He was like, Billy, come with me. I'm like, cool, wander over. And he gives me a real call. So I'm holding it, and after a while, about 2 minutes, which equates to about 5.5p for the wage I was on, he just goes, He picks up this baton, breaks it over his knee, stabs it in the wall, and goes, you can go. The stick can do your job. And I was just like, rough introduction to the world of work. And then I'm cracking on later, and he just rocks up behind me, and he's just like,
Billy Price, everybody! How long was that, Carl?
2 minutes 40.
2 minutes 40. Right, we've got two acts in this section. Henry Privet is next, mate. You all right, Carl? Just checking you didn't collapse on Move the Fader. Still about, yeah? You know them people who crash the cars in films and the head goes on the horn? Mm-hmm. I thought you'd done that. But you haven't, no?
No.
Sad. Some of this is for me. Harry Privet is next. Make some noise, Harry Privet!
Hi, everyone. So, I've got autism. And, snap. And that might affect some of the people in this room, you know, considering that there's about 150 of you, including the few people that have gone to the toilet. That measures about 2.3% of you who will be affected. Figure that out amongst yourselves. I have mild autism, so that means if everybody in this room was a Nando's sauce, that makes me a mango and lime in a room full of lemon and herbs. Saucy. I may have a slight obsession with dinosaurs. As an autistic man, I feel like I have some things in common with dinosaurs. For one, I have a very short temper, which means if you push me to it, I will use teeth instead of words. It's like Jurassic Park in my house. I'll be in the kitchen making breakfast for myself, and then my parents will come in and they'll be like, don't move a muscle. Harry, you know the milk's in the fridge. Oh, yes, I know the motherfucking milk's in the fridge. That's an autistic tendency of mine. When I get distressed, my arms flap like a T-Rex. You know, once upon a time, the T-Rex was the most dangerous animal on the planet. They had very useless arms, though. Can't hug someone, can't text, can't wank. Can't be doing that. Speaking of wanking, I've been wanking for a very long time. However, I have lost something recently. My foreskin. No, I don't mean through, like, carelessness. You know, I wasn't, like, leaving the house in a rush one day and I went, right, phone, wallet, keys, foreskin. Fuck! Where did I leave that? It's not in the fridge. Mom, have you seen my Oh, no, fuck, never mind. Don't matter. No, I'll tell you how I lost my foreskin. I lost my foreskin because I was circumcised quite recently. And before that, my penis looked like an astronaut going to space with a very tight space helmet.
Shit.
Colin, are you alright?
No.
How long was that? Doesn't matter, does it?
2 minutes.
We're nearly end. Kyle Samuel is the last act of the evening. Please welcome to the stage, Kyle Samuel!
Salut, je m'appelle Kyle. J'habite à Glasgow. So, a little bit about me. It was all a ruse. A little bit about me. My name's Kyle, and I used to piss the bed when I was younger. Thank you. Thank you, my people in tonight. But it wasn't all bad. Like, my dad used to try and motivate me to break this habit, and to do that, he would buy me a PlayStation game if I managed to make it a full month without making my bed look like I had R. Kelly round for a sleepover. And, you know, it wasn't all bad growing up. You know, I had an above average reading age as a child, but I think that's because I spent most nights sleeping on newspaper. Like, my dad was house training a Labrador. And my dad, he tried to encourage me into kind of normal, typical things. Wanted me to play in the school football team as a goalkeeper, which I thought was a strange choice, considering he knew fine well I couldn't keep a clean sheet. And I'm actually from quite a big family because my dad, top shagger. Right? And, you know, hand-me-downs are bad enough in any family. Never mind a big family like my family. You know, like, just ask my little brother. He was the unfortunate recipient of my old mattress. Like, it looked like he was sleeping on a block of cheese. Now, thank you. It's vivid imagery, isn't it? So give me a cheer. Do we have any porn fans in the room? Give me. There's no segues. Yes. What a bunch of wankers. There's a couple of things about porn that I think are quite funny. And one of the things about porn that I find quite amusing is the overly specific adverts that you'll get on porn. Okay? Like you'll see an advert that says, hot young mums from Stockport want your cock. And I'd just be sitting there like, nah, I don't want to fuck a 15-year-old. Who do I look like I am? Gylfi Sigurdsson? There's another thing about porn that I find quite amusing, and that is the kind of stage names that you get for the performers. Okay? And they say to find your porn stage name, what you do is you take the name of your first pet and you add it onto the street name that you grew up on. And given that information, my porn stage name would be Bridget Curlingstone. Which to me sounds more like a female darts player than a porn star. Or it sounds more like a female blacksmith. And it's quite funny that I mentioned female blacksmiths because my sister has alopecia. So you better keep her name out of your mouth. I was seeing a girl recently, not as like a voyeur, she was actually aware that I was seeing her, and she did something to me that my grandmother did to me when I was quite young. And to be honest with you, Manchester, that was a little bit of a deal breaker for me. So just like my grandmother, one day, out of the blue, this girl just turned into a ghost.
Carl Samuel, everybody, with a little 5 minutes. Put me right there. What was mad about that? I don't know if you noticed that you did it, but some of you booed and went, ooh, when he said he didn't want to fuck a 15-year-old. Ooh, well, no, that's the right thing to say, guys. Right, let's get the ones that be the frog back on stage and let's whittle down a winner. So please, by the way, Colin, if I've got this wrong, please correct me. But I've got, please welcome to the stage, give a round of applause, Charlie Ashton, Everson Young, Maddie Maycock, Chris Thorburn and Kyle Samuel. Right. All right. Left. I'll just check it. Direction fans in. One Direction. Because right is literally One Direction. It's fine. Right, we're going this way, right? What I want is a clap for the ones you want to win. So you might have thought they were the best, or they might be your mates. And just clap, don't stamp, don't cheer, don't bang your glasses. Just clap. That's all I want to hear for now. No whistling. I'm glad you said that, Kieran. No whistling. Why, were you going to whistle? Or did you just want to know the rules so you know where the clarity is? Yeah, no, I appreciate it, mate. Thanks for having my back. Any other noises you want to just expunge from the list now before we... I think I've covered them all. Stamp. Vuvuzela. Yeah, let's party like it's 2010.
So we're going this way only, so please make some noise for Charlie Ashton! Ah, nah, fuck him, he's the competition, don't clap for him, man. You're in the lead. Emerson Young! Maddie Maycock! Chris Norman! Kyle Samuel! Nah. Right, it's not you, and it's not you, it's you and you, and then we have a little final. That's what we do. We have a bit of freestyle. Give it up for them, by the way. Oh, that'd be sick. I think that is, if you want to fight, that'd be fucking amazing right now. But he looks exactly like my Grand Theft Auto Online avatar, so he will fucking... I'm not even joking, you actually do. That's how I walk around fucking Liberty City. So we're going this way, right? So the 4 people that clap for them, you're now back in the game, right? So that's what we're back in. So, Emerson Young! Chris Norman! Emerson Young! Chris Norman! Oh, see, this is why I said just clap, because it skews it. Because some of you have got big gobs. So just clap. You all right? This way, just claps, and I'll disqualify any whoopers. Emerson Young! Chris Norman! Emerson Young! Chris Norman! Chris Young! Chris Young doesn't even exist. Chris Young? Who's Chris Young? When was he on?
Flip a coin.
No, it's him. Nice one, Chris. That was great. Give it up for Emerson Young, everybody! It's done now. Leave. You've been dead nice, all of you. You've been really, really nice. Like I said, there was 3 of you. That turned to 2. 1 of you upped the game, but 2 of you remained disappointing. Give it up for all the bar staff working hard and the door staff. Give it up for Colin up there, because he hates it. Miserable cunt. And this gig's every Monday, every single Monday. If you're in the area and that, come down, some regulars in and that. If not, tell your mates about it. Probably never see you guys again. Well, is that right? You're just on vacances? Yeah? Oh, sweet. Well, enjoy your lives. Same. Fucking sell some fruit, man. Go over there and fucking show them Aussies how we sell apples. And whatever you do, are you going back to Mexico? Do you live here now? Oh, I might see you. I might see you in the street or whatever. You don't know, do you? But yeah, keep coming, stick around. They're all online. They're on the website. Find them on there and follow them if you like them and stuff. We're all narcissists. That's why we do this shit. I'm on Instagram, Danny MC Comedy. I've got a little podcast if that's your thing. If not, whatever. Argue with the wall. See you later. Give it up for everyone who's been on. Extra claps to the people that beat the 5 minutes. Extra claps to Emerson Young, you winner. I've been Danny McLaughlin. See you later, bye.